So now this is the theory paper of Montessori part, Principle of Education. So now what is Principle of Education? Principle of Education where there we make the strategy for teaching and learning process. Now there are 4 points. Concept of education, under which we have 2 subpoints, meaning of education and aims of education. Then we have individualistic and socialistic aims of education. Next is child-centric education, and the last one is modern education. Next, under primary, we will understand what are the topics under principle of education. Now, after we have learned aims of education, we have scope of education. Next, discipline in education, how discipline helps in education. Next is curriculum, how curriculum helps a child in education. Punishment and reward, how it helps a student to acquire knowledge. Next is modern teacher, how modern teacher helps a child to acquire a child-centric education in modern education. Under senior teachers training course, Principle of Education, the topics are marks of good teacher, second, playway method of education, third, social agencies of education. Under this topic, we have 2 social agencies, one is formal and other is informal, school and family. Then is examination and evaluation. In this we will understand what is the difference between examination and evaluation, what are the advantage of examination and evaluation, and even the types of examination. Then is child-centric education. This is a repetition topic as it is very important to understand child-centric education under modern teaching. Then is co-curricular activity, how co-curricular activity with the modern curriculum helps a child to develop a all-round development. Under senior teachers training course, we have school administration. As we have already understood modern education and child-centric education, all these things comes when we have understood modern education and child-centric education. So the timetable making is very important. We have to understand the characteristics of timetable making and what are the do's and don'ts of timetable making. Then is teacher-parents relationship. As we know, with modern education and child-centric education, this is very important. That is a good relationship between teacher and parents to understand their students. Then is teacher and pupil relationship. As with child-centric education, this was the thing which was very important. That is a very good relationship between teacher and pupil. Then is teachers' council. A teachers' council was made to take the administration in a very arranged order. Then is student self-government. This is also made with the help of students, by the students, to take all the work in a very good way.